Hey guys, it's your girl Megan James, and we are now tuned into the Hollywood Group Chat podcast period, and we have a very, 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 very special guest. She goes by the name of DJ Sky High, baby. Period.
What's up, my girl?
What's up? Okay, so before we start, DJ Sky High brought me a whole bunch of gifts.
Yes.
I'm gonna let her explain her gifts that she bought me.
Well, this is my new tequila.
Period.
It's called La Boca. It is so delicious. First baddie with her own tequila. Mm-hmm. And we might as well do a shot o'clock.
Period, baddie, baddie, shot o'clock. Is it baddie, baddie, shot o'clock? Or you got a whole nother... You need to come up
La
with a
Boca
chant.
actually means mouth. So...
Boca,
La Boca,
shot.
La Boca, La Boca.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Okay.
And tell me what you think.
Let me do a little smell test. Okay.
It's 80 proof.
You know what? It's actually really good.
Good.
It's not like when you say 80 proof, I thought I was about to melt. But I could take this. I could take another shot.
Yes.
It's really good. I love
that's
it.
good to hear.
So it's called La Boca.
Mm-hmm.
La Boca what?
La Boca tequila.
La Boca tequila, y'all. So I got me a bottle of La Boca tequila. It's infused with raspberries. That's why it's pink. It have like a little smidget of raspberry flavor.
And then I don't know if you smoke, but I brought you my ashtray. It's my ass on a tray.
I love to see it.
Yes.
And
that's for you.
Thank you. My boyfriend gonna like this. I'm gonna be like, this is the only other ash you could look at. He's a smoker.
Okay, period. Oh, you're in a relationship. Okay. Mm-hmm. I love that for you. I'm glad to see the girls happy.
Sky High ass tray.
The ass tray.
These are cute. This is a very good idea. Whoever came up with this,
I came up with it.
Okay, keep the creative brain flowing. Because
you
know some people be having teams, and this was a really, really good idea.
Yeah, everything I do is like all me. Mm-hmm. I don't have management, stylist, PR. Me neither.
I've never had that.
People
be so confused. They're like, how did you do all these TV shows and all this stuff with no management? I feel like don't nobody want it for you as bad as you want it for you.
Exactly.
And if you can't find somebody that's going to work just as hard as you're going to work for yourself, you don't need them.
Yep.
Because for what? What am I giving you a percentage for? And you don't need, you're not even doing shit. I'm doing everything. Well, anyways, we're going to get into the podcast interview.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we're going to start off with where you're from and, what was your upbringing and, how did you gain a love for music? Because you're obviously a DJ. That's where most people know you from, DJing. So where did that all start?
So I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, born and raised. I went to Baltimore.
I'm so glad you ain't got that accent.
I do a little bit sometimes. But I went to Baltimore School for the Arts where Tupac and Jada Pinkett went. Oh, so I actually, we had the same teachers and everything. So I went through a theater program where I'd say that's where I kind of lost my dialect my accent a little bit. Mm-hmm. But raised in the city, love my city. It's actually where my tequila is from. That's why it's so cool to be able to really go back. I just did the whole press run for the tequila in my city, so that was really cool. And then my upbringing, my mom and my dad, and then my dad and my mom separated. And then when I got out of high school, I was like, I tried to do college, and I was like, it wasn't really for me. I was making money modeling, and I was making music at the time. I was an artist. That's what I did before I DJ'd, was make music.
Oh, okay.
I went by Sky High.
I thought that was a new thing, but we'll talk about it.
I went by Sky High Clee. I released mixtapes and stuff. It was good. And I was with a group of other creatives in my city that was called DMV Jam. So we collectively did a lot of media, just coverage, interviews, all that type of stuff. That's what I used to do when I was in Baltimore. And then when I left Baltimore, I had started DJing in Baltimore because a friend of mine needed a DJ for a show. And I was like, I have so much love for music that it was hard for me to just be an artist. At the time when I was making music, Nicki Minaj was the top bitch. I mean, she's still the top bitch.
Yeah.
But she was the only one.
Yeah.
So it was man, all right, go up against Nicki Minaj or figure out something else. So I kind of got this love for DJing because just being a creative and really loving music. And it was hard for me to just make music and not want to really rock with everybody else's music as well. So
what prompted the move to LA?
I lived in Atlanta for 3 years before I lived in Los Angeles, but I looked at my diary from when I was 13 and I always wanted to be a DJ and live in LA. So it's crazy that I manifested it. I looked at my Paris Hilton diary a month ago and I was like, wow, it's crazy. I was, I always wanted this to be where I ended.
So what was your first big DJ gig? Because like now we see you with everybody with like Kanye, Snoop, all the like lit people. But what was the DJ gig that was like, damn, I really made it?
I would say when I did with French Montana, and it was overseas in Africa, and it was just absolutely amazing. Like Casablanca sold out, 60,000 people. And I was able to actually like connect with the country because I'm Muslim. Mm-hmm. So it was so cool that like I really got to DJ with my hijab and like really, not only like really be able to do what I love, but represent what I love too. Mm-hmm. So I would say that was like one of the moments I was like, okay, this is lit.
Right. So, so what prompted like the whole like DJ Sky High for Baddies? Because I met you like out, like I think we were at like Toco Madera was the first time I met you. We were out, and I knew that you were a DJ. I've seen you at multiple parties, but like when I seen you pop up on Baddies, I was like, wait, like why do they need a DJ? Like what's tea on that?
So for Baddies South, Natalie and I had met. And we were having a play date with our kids. And she was like, man, there's no artists on this season, but watch, I'm going to figure it out because I want us to be able to like do a tour and have a DJ. And she was at the time casting Crisean. And I knew of Crisean at the time because she had been out to some of my events. But we hadn't locked all the way in yet. So like right after that, it was crazy because she came off of that tour and like she was just outside. She was pushing her song. It's a vibe. And I just instantly, I was like, damn, she's from the same city as me. That's my little sister. She's cute. She's popping. She's fun. She has good energy. Like, we locked in. And then it came around for them to shoot for Baddies West. And it was like me and Crisean had went viral for kissing in the club or something. And they were like, okay, are you and Crisean
like humping?
Or are you besties? So we were like, okay, come on now. Like we locked in. But Natalie was like, all right, well, we have Stunna Girl, we have Crisean, we have other artists who are, making music. And now it would make sense to bring you on as a DJ. And then like on top of that, like I am always like at a bunch of stuff. Like I'd be, doing my thing
in the mix
in real life.
Yeah.
So it was like, I feel like it was an easy call, but it was just interesting the way the dynamics changed over time because like when I came on, I felt like I was being empowered as being a DJ, as what I love to do. And with time, it was almost like it was almost like it was trying to be a storyline where I can't DJ or something. And I was like confused by it because...
So it was like I'm half cast and half DJ. Like it's kind of weird in the middle. Like what are we doing here?
Right. So at times it would be like, do you want to be a DJ or do you want to be a cast? And it's kind of like... I'm fine with being a cast, but at the end of the day, this is what I do. I'm really a DJ. So I'm glad that like beyond that, like I've still been able to like excel in the thing that I love to do, which is DJing.
So how did you end up with Kanye? Like how'd that link up happen?
Yeah, so I've been loving Kanye since 2015. I have like 90 pair of Yeezys, literally. When I first met Kanye, I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I have more Yeezys than you do. But I had went to a Sunday service when he was doing the Sunday services, and Ye walked up to me and he was like, your outfit's dope. And I had just got dressed out of my trunk. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, cause my friend called me and was like, Sunday service, hour, right now. And I was coming from somewhere else and it had to be all black. So like, I just so happened to have like a Calabasas hoodie and a skirt and some black shoes. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go. So we ended up meeting there. And then he was like, come listen to the album. And this was right when he was dropping Donda. So it was just an easy call. Like it don't matter who I'm around. I always have the same good energy. Right. So it's like, all right, Sky, that's,
you know, that's your vape if you want to.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, just as long as it's not weed.
So it was just like, it was an easy call. Like, and then beyond that, like, our friend circles, the friend circles be similar as far as like people, places and things. So, just getting invited here and there. But then when I came down to Miami, I had a booking. I had just got off my flight and him and his wife had Bianca came in to the spot in Miami. What's it called? what's it called? What's it called?
Girl, I don't be outside. I have no idea.
It's in Miami. Bungaloo. It's the Jamaican cuisine that's down in Miami. I had walked down from Kush Factory, and they was in there, and I was like, oh shit. And Bianca was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Like, just come hang out.
So nice.
And I just got out the flight. I had no makeup on. My hair was in a Chanel scarf, and I had on a fucking hoodie or something. But they was just rocking with me, like, you know what I'm saying? So when the rollout of the album started, I was like, let me know when you need me or what you need me for, and, we're locked in. Yeah. Easy call. So, yeah, the link ups was organic and real, so.
That's cool. So, okay, so I had remember, it was in the blogs probably maybe a couple years ago. I don't know if it was before Baddies or after, but I know that you were working at a strip club and you were followed home. Can you give us like a little bit of like how that felt and like what you went through on that story? Because I know that you were probably scared for your life, and I know that you have a kid. Yeah. So like, did that stop you from DJing? Like, were you like, fuck this shit, I'm not doing it anymore? Like how did, like, what was going through your mind as this was happening to you?
Yeah, that was a really stressful experience. I was actually out with Crisean that night, and was it before or after Baddies? It was right before Baddies.
Oh, okay. It
was right before I went for Baddies West. And I mean, we were out together. We had on all our jewelry, and we were just targeted I was targeted by someone who obviously had been watching me and had some sort of animosity towards me.
Do you think it was a woman?
I feel like a woman probably
like set it up or
set it up.
Yeah, probably
set it up. But it definitely had me take some time off. I took like 3-4 months off of work, just to like move, get my mom and my daughter, because my mom and my daughter live in my house, so that was like traumatic for them too, because like they could hear the gunshots in the garage, and not a good feeling. But it's crazy enough that I'm at the same club back now, which is Players Club. It's the same location anyways, but of course under great new ownership, Boss Lady and Snoop Dogg. So it's good now to be in a place where I do feel comfortable being able to work, and I feel safe. Yeah.
So were those people ever, did they figure out who did it? Were they ever caught? That's so crazy. I feel like the LA police just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, like if nobody died, they don't care.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I wasn't trying to be on some shit on no shit, because I know how the politics get in the street shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people reached out on different avenues and cleared it up within the street side of it. But I just wasn't one thing about me, I really do believe in karma. I'm very a strong believer in God, and I pray, and I know that, I was protected for that reason, but the bullet did hit right above my daughter's car seat. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was coming home from work, so obviously she wouldn't have been in the car, but it was just a woke moment, damn, it's, you have to be tight out here. You cannot, lose or be loose at all, because people will target you and, want to have what you have.
So how is you and Crisean's relationship currently?
We're good. That's my sis. Yeah, she's locked up right now, but she'll be out soon. Free her.
Period. What'd they say? Free her till it's backwards?
Yeah, free too. Yeah, I talked to her maybe I talked to her for an hour, maybe right when it was BET weekend. Her mind is really clear. I feel like she's gonna come back and be better. And her son is safe. He's good. I mean, free her baby daddy too, because it's hard when you don't have a 2-parent household in general. Doesn't matter if the parents are beefing or if a parent is not alive or whatever the case is, or locked up, whatever. It's better to have 2 parents when you're in a household.
Right. Adam, that's what I wanted to ask about. Okay, so you were just on was it No Jumper?
Yeah.
So you were just on the No Jumper podcast.
I was.
And you was looking real cute in Adam lap, so what's tea?
Adam and I had a little one too, and now he cheated on me with a girl who I think he just wanted to fuck with a black girl.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, how was the white peen? Was it good?
I don't know.
You can't give it a 1 through 10?
A 1.
A 1.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Is it because it's little? Is it because it's you can't imagine?
It just
Did he hit
was mid.
See, like, I think I've only had sex with, like, one white guy, and he wasn't white. Like, I think he was, like, Mexican or something like that. Else. I've never had sex with, like, a complete, like, white man.
Pink dick white man.
And you said it's just, like, is it below mid, or is it...
No, it's just mid.
It's just mid?
Just mid, Meg. But, you know, shout out to Adam. Shout out to No Jumper.
Period.
You know.
So...
It was fun while it lasted.
Okay, so I have a question. Is he married?
He is.
But his wife doesn't care.
No, it wasn't that. His wife had just went and shot with Jason Love.
But
so they had taken a little break.
This is some white people shit for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they're porn stars. So it's like, you know, they're porn stars. Yeah. They're gonna...
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know? That's what they do, I feel. You know? Yeah. And they took a little break. Me and Adam ended up meeting, and... You know, he took interest to me.
So were you his first black girl?
Maybe not.
Oh.
But I just feel like he needed some revitalization. Period. Or maybe just a fat ass. I don't know.
Period.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he had a good time.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel about... Okay, so you're not from LA, but you, like, kind of be in the mix of, like, all the LA, like, politics, basically. How do you feel about No Jumper as a podcast?
I think that it is very messy. And it does what it's supposed to do. But what I do like is that they're not scared to take risks. You know what I'm saying? They're risk takers.
Are they protected risk takers?
No, I wouldn't say they're protected risk takers, but they're risk takers. Yeah. Like, they're going to get the interviews that people might not necessarily want to get.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like for that, it's a W. You know what I'm saying? But some of the trolling gets a little left, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
But
so what do you have coming up?
Yeah, I'm kicking off my shoes.
Go ahead, girl, get comfy. What do you have coming up? Like any new projects, TV shows? If Baddies was to call you back, are you going into the Midwest? Baltimore's not the Midwest though. That's like the East.
Yeah, we went to Baddies on Baddies, Baltimore on Baddies East.
So like, what's tea? Like, what you got coming up? So, like, what can people look forward to?
I have some new music dropping. I'm getting back into my visuals because I really like making music for the visuals. Like
for the videos.
Yeah. I'm very much a creative director. Like I could really take that like role on if there was an opportunity where it's like, okay, that's what I would do. Oh yeah, I could do that like a motherfucker. But I have some new tracks about to drop. I have a track with Skilla Baby about to drop.
Ooh, period. I love him. Yes.
So we have a song coming out. I'm really excited for it.
When does
you heard it first.
When does that drop? Because I'm going to need that on my playlist.
ASAP. It's going to drop soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you guys shot the visual for it? Not
yet.
Not yet? Mm-mm. Well, I can't wait. Can I be in the video?
Yes. Okay. Absolutely.
Period. What else you got coming up?
You said like would I do Baddies again? Yeah, I would do it again. I just feel like they know that like I'm not a confrontational person, so sometimes like I get put on the back burner of things
because they want the bitches that's ready to get down all the time.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like even like on West, like on certain things, like that wasn't always the direction. So it's like I feel like there should be some more empowerment,
at least some conversations.
Yeah,
like
something.
Like when I was telling ET, I was like, I wish that I could have heard more of your story, like through Baddies, because she said that they had cut a lot of stuff out. Like they didn't really get to. I don't feel like the fans really got to know who she really was.
Right.
But that's because they cut out all the good shit and they just want to fight.
Same with me. There was a lot of stuff cut out for me too.
So like, what's the status of you and Anna relationship? Y'all still beefing?
No, we're not beefing. We're okay.
Good. That's good to hear. Okay. I'm glad to hear that.
We're both Leos. I like to like. I'm not really one to really hold on to like crazy grudges. I'm not gonna hold you like. I don't hold on to grudges. Well, I'll just ignore the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? Since then, we've had conversations that we were able to clear things up. But I just feel like when people people don't like commentary a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like even some of the girls on this new season, they're like getting a lot of bad backlash because they comment on stuff so much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if like if you don't comment on it, it'll be to your advantage. But at the same time, people like messy.
Right.
You know, the numbers go up when you're messy. So, you know, it's kind of a balance. Mm-hmm. You know, there's been things that I've commented on and I've gotten emotional about on the internet and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, that's just me being me.
Right. And as you should be.
Yeah.
So, you guys, we've reached the end of the Hollywood Group Chat Podcast period segment with DJ Sky High. Don't forget, can they order these?
Yes, okay. DJSkyHighBaby.com.
Period. This is literally so cool. I love this. So, DJSkyHighBaby.com for the ashtray. I don't know where you can get the liquor, but y'all need to try it.
DrinkLaBoca.com. The DJ Sky High Baby edition, you know, vibes, and it's a Baltimore-based tequila, and it is absolutely delicious. So, get you a shot. Baddie shot o'clock, bitch.
Period. That's a wrap.